Hi, my name is Abigail Jenkins. I am procurement, contract negotiator. My responsibility is basically to help all of us save taxpayer dollars, money for the county, so that we can get raises eventually. I joke. I've only been with the county. June will be a year for me, so I'm pretty new, pretty fresh here, so there's still a lot for me to learn how the county functions and how it operates. And I'm really looking forward to this program. I think it's going to be exciting. My biggest accomplishment, I actually worked with traffic management on a program this year and was able to take a bid from $1 million plus down to a $300,000 contract. So I think that was probably one of my bigger accomplishments this year, but I look forward to doing a lot more in the future.
Good morning. My name is Abby Jenkins. I'm a senior procurement agent in the purchasing department. First of all, I want to thank Teresa and Jan for nominating me for the results of First Academy. It's been very interesting. I've learned a lot, so thank them. My project was for motivation, morale, and unifying a team. And I started out by first of all, I've only been with the county for a year. This month is my year anniversary. And when I came into the department, the one thing that I noticed was, there was a lot of changes going on, and there was a lot of attitudes and a lot of things that was happening that, was interesting. So that's the reason why I kind of jumped on this and decided I wanted to go with the morale. So I started my project by interviewing folks and getting a baseline of questions. So I built the baseline of questions and started my project with a survey. I took the survey by asking them what their problems were and what they were doing to overcome them. I was able to build the questions of what I was wanting to do. So I built my survey. Once I had my survey in place, I actually went to HR and I spoke with Rod. And I asked Rod, got an opinion from him on the type of questions that I had. Make sure that what I was asking and sending out in this survey was appropriate and that I wasn't stepping on anybody's toes. And that I wasn't asking any type of questions that would come back and were offensive. So once I got the survey back, I was able to take the information and put it into a format to see and get a baseline of where everybody was and what the issues were and what type of problems we were having. I took this information and put it in a format and sat down with my management and showed them the information that we had pulled in and explained, here are where the problems are and here are some of the situations that we're having. They were able to take this information and see some of these issues, and we were able to address them and make these changes within the department. Once these changes were implemented and they were pushed out to the staff, we've seen changes immediately. I mean, some of the changes were simple. I mean, they were just simple changes that made an immediate impact on the morale and the motivation that was going.
What would be an example of an immediate change?
Well, some of the processes and some of the functions that were going on were just simple processes on just the day-to-day, how we were, able to go in and handle documents,
Okay.
for example.
Cool.
And once those changes were put in place and we were able to access those documents differently,
Great.
it just made our job simpler.
Good.
And once we were able to go in there and access and get to our work and process that easier, that made our work easier. So you see, that was immediate impact on what everybody was doing.
Good.
So.
Could you talk a little bit about these quarterly meetings
Well,
not meetings, these design sessions?
Well, that's where I was going, because with this, with what I've done so far, the attitude that everybody has on this, because I've shared this with everybody within the department, and everybody was very impressed with it, from management all the way down to the peer level. They were very impressed. They were very impressed with the information that came out of it. They saw what it was, and they want to build from it. They want to take this information and expand on it, because we were able to make these small changes that improved not only their morale, but my morale, management morale. And now we want to expand it in quarterly to doing the surveys, getting feedback, picking a project or an action item, rotate it out within the department so everybody participates, not just the same people every time, but different people within the department. And it's not going to be big projects, because you don't want big projects. We're all busy. We all have a lot of things to do. So you want to do things that are small, that are easy to implement, but they're going to improve the functionality of the department. They're going to improve the functionality of what we do as a department.
Great.
And they don't necessarily have to be something that would be department-wise. It could be personal. It could be something that's just going to improve the morale of the department, as a team, to build us as a team, to build us as a unified department that's going to make us all stronger in the long run, to make us all stronger as a team.
Great.
So it could be anything along that line.
Super, thank you. And one of the things I liked about this is it's gonna move, these aren't gripe sessions, these
No.
are solution sessions.
Absolutely not.
You gotta come up with the solution, then you gotta report on the solution the next time. Love it. Rachel. Thank you all for coming. Your participation with your folks makes all the difference. So thank you.
Thank you.